What is going on YouTube? 0088 here, and today I am checking out, reacting and giving my thoughts on Chris Rock dissing the hell out of Will Smith. Big Willie star Will Smith, and or Big Slappy star. And yeah, he's obviously waited a year to do this. I did react or give my initial thoughts on Will Smith giving a slap, which was the wildest thing. Check it out. I'll put it in a link somewhere here. And I reacted to the Flagrant guys on their podcast talking about it, which was hilarious. I did the live stream of that. But now I'm going to be checking out Chris Rock talking trash on Will Smith and Jada. Yeah, he's been saving this up for a year. He could have talked on the podcast. He could have talked on an interview. He could have posted shit on Twitter. But he was like, nah, let me wait for my Netflix special and let me just rinse them out and get paid for it at the same time, which fair play to him. That's the best thing you can do. But let's see what he's got to say. I'll give you my thoughts on it. And yeah, and I heard some stuff that Will Smith isn't too happy about this right now, but should he be? I guess he shouldn't be, but he should have seen that coming, right? Anyway, let's watch.
Smoke, y'all know what happened to me. Getting smacked by Suge Smith.
Suge Smith.
Everybody knows. Everybody fucking knows. Yes, it happened. I got smacked like a year ago. Fucking last week, I got smacked at the fucking Oscars by this motherfucker. And people like, did it hurt? It still hurts. I got summertime ringing in my ear.
Summertime. Oh, man.
Drums, please. But I'm not a victim, baby. You will never see me on Oprah or Gayle crying. You will never see it. Never gonna happen. I couldn't believe it, and I love Men in Black. No. It's never gonna happen. No. Fuck that shit. I took that hit like Pacquiao, motherfucker. I took it like motherfucking Pacquiao, okay? Shit, man. Did it hurt? Yeah, motherfucker, it hurt. And people are, well, you guys are fighting all the time. We're not fighting. First of all, I know you can't.
Yeah, I remember seeing them articles.
Will Smith.
I remember there was like a whole bunch of articles that came out that Chris Rock, Will Smith, and Jada Pinkett have been having beef for years or something, and that was just what escalated to that situation among the Red Table Talk stuff as well. But we're gonna hear what Chris Rock thinks about that now, whether it's true or not. But we're gonna hear it.
It's significantly bigger than me. We are not the same size, okay? We are not. This guy, Will Smith does movies with his shirt off. You've never seen me do a movie with my shirt off. If I'm in a movie getting open heart surgery, I got on a sweater. Will Smith played Muhammad Ali in a movie. You think I auditioned for that part? He played Muhammad Ali. I played Pookie in New Jack City.
New Jack City. That was my. I love that track. That film was sick as well.
Pookie,
New Jack City.
I played a piece of corn.
New Jack City.
Shit, even in animation, this motherfucker's bigger. I'm a zebra, he's a shark. What the fuck, man? But Will Smith practices selective outrage. Practices selective
Roll credits.
outrage. Because everybody knows what the fuck happened. Everybody that really knows I had nothing to do with that shit. I didn't have any entanglements. I did not have any entanglement. And for people that don't know, what everybody knows, his wife was fucking her son's friend, okay?
Damn. He just said it like it was.
I normally would not talk about this shit. But for some reason, these niggas put that shit on the internet. I have no idea why two talented people would do something that fucking low down. What the fuck? We all been cheated on. Everybody in here been cheated on. none of us have ever been interviewed by the person that cheated on us on television. None of us. It's like, hey,
True.
I was sucking somebody else's dick. How did that make you feel? Why the fuck would you do that shit? She hurt him way more than he hurt me, okay? Okay? And by the way, he does that shit. Everybody in the world called him a bitch. I tried to call the motherfucker and give him my condolences. He didn't pick up for me. Everybody called that man a bitch. Fucking Charlemagne called him a bitch. The Breakfast Club called him a bitch. And
I've seen this bit. I've seen where Charlemagne reacts to that and says he found it funny and thought it was good, but Charlemagne was all like, "Oh yeah, I was thinking, should I correct him? No, I'll leave it. At least he's calling out the Breakfast Club's name and, you know, making it more famous than it already is if it needs that." But he also said the fact that he needed to correct him in the first place. Like, he pointed out the fact that he needed to correct him in the first place, which is, I mean, yeah, he's not, like, maybe Charlemagne didn't call Will Smith a bitch, but he implied it. He certainly implied it. Like, they were saying, like, Will Smith wasn't very favourable, wasn't seen very favourable for doing what he did on the Red Table Talk, and that he's just saying it in simpler terms. He's paraphrasing with the word bitch. That's what that is. Like, so he did call him a bitch, just not in the exact words as Chris Rock is saying.
And the View and the Talk and every rapper and the Drink Champs called him a fucking bitch. Everybody called him a bitch. They called his wife a predator. Everybody called him a bitch. Everybody. And who's he hit? Me. A nigga he know he could beat. That is some bitch ass shit. That's what the fuck happened, okay? The fuck out of here, man. The fuck? What the fuck? I do nothing to this motherfucker, okay? His whatever. Years ago, his wife said I should quit the Oscars. I shouldn't host because her man didn't get nominated for
that's a bitch move.
The biggest piece of shit ever. Okay? And then so the nigga gives me a fucking concussion. No, not emancipation. I fucked up the joke. Concussion.
You could tell he's like going mad. Like, why did he just mess up the joke like that?
He fucking said he should quit because Will didn't get nominated for concussion. What the fuck? What the fuck? So then I do some jokes about her. Who gives a fuck? That's how it is. She starts it, I finish it, okay? That's what the fuck happened. Nobody's picking on this bitch. She started this shit. Nobody was picking on her.
Is it gonna come and slap him again? He called her a bitch now. What's Will gonna do now? This is why the violence isn't the answer, especially if you don't, you know, finish him off. I'm not saying that you should do that, but it's just like, why would Will Smith do that? On the Oscars, I mean, at least do that in your house or where there's no cameras. If you're gonna have a fist fight, if you're gonna, you know, if you're gonna tell it like gentlemen or whatnot, do it in the privacy of your home or in a house party or somewhere. Why the Oscars, man? How did Will Smith not anticipate this was gonna happen? He must have just felt like God. In that moment, he was thinking he was God or something, or he wanted to prove something.
Nobody was picking on her. She said, me, a fucking grown-ass man, should quit his job because her husband didn't get nominated for concussion. And then this nigga gives me a fucking concussion, okay? What the fuck,
Is that
man?
the joke? That's the joke.
I love Will Smith. My whole life, I love this nigga. I saw him open up for Run DMC at the Nassau Coliseum. These niggas made brand new funk. I love this nigga. He made some great movies. I have rooted for Will Smith my whole life. I root for this motherfucker, okay? And now, I watch Emancipation just to see him get whooped.
Oh my God.
Got me rooting for Massa, okay? Hit him again, Massa. Hit him again. You missed the spot. And a lot of people go, Chris, how come you didn't do nothing back? How come you didn't do nothing back that night? Because I got parents. That's why. Because I was raised.
Ooh.
Okay?
Damn.
I got parents. And you know what my parents taught me? Don't fight in front of white people.
Yeah, man. Look at his face. He's passionate about what he was saying there, fam. He's been dying to say that. He was like, let me get this money. Let me get this money. But he was dying to say that. I thought maybe he didn't care that much or he wasn't that fussed about it. But nah, it really pissed him off. You can tell. Shit, man. Like, because at the end of the day, well, there's some weirdos out there, but most people agree that Will Smith was wrong for that. And Chris Rock was a G the way he handled it. And I feel like Chris Rock would have seen that a lot. He would have had tons of support. So I didn't expect him to have this much emotion about it. But nah, he's been dying to say this. He must have been looking at the criticisms he's been getting as well. Like, oh, why hasn't he said this sooner? Or why isn't he addressing this? Or he's a bitch for just keeping quiet about it. Why isn't he suing him? Or there must be so many criticisms he must have seen. And that's probably playing up in this special as well when he talks about it. Yeah, I've heard some stuff about Will Smith as well coming out and saying he's not happy about this, that Chris should just let it go and let us heal and move past this together. No, fam, he can do what he likes with it. You did it, and then you have to reap what you sow, man. Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, you know what I mean? And yeah, you can heal, you can heal, you can move on, but he can handle it how he needs to handle it, you know? I mean, there will be a point where he will have to let it go, but he hasn't even addressed it yet. He just addressed it now. I mean, he addressed it a little bit here and there, like earlier last year, but yeah, man, he properly addressed it now. If he keeps doing it, maybe Will Smith will have a point. But right as of now, Will Smith can't really talk and just keep quiet, to be honest. But yeah, man, good on Chris Rock. I'm gonna have to watch the full special. I had to just see that clip, see what you guys think about it as well. Let me know in the comments below. And yeah, please like, subscribe, hit notification bell for notifications, and I'll see you again soon. Peace.